1576, one such battle occurred in Haldighati of Mewar, which is known as one of the most controversial battles in Indian history. It was fought against Jalaluddin Akbar by Maharana Pratap Singh of Mewar. It is considered a major victory since both the armies had a huge difference in both infantry and artillery, and Akbar could not achieve his main objectives too. Where Maharana Pratap had only 20,000 troops fighting with swords and spears, Akbar had 80,000 troops along with guns. He also had 3 times more elephants than Maharana Pratap. And to make the situation more extreme, Akbar had the biggest weapon with him, Maharana Pratap's brother, who deserted Maharana Pratap on the battlefield. But still, how Maharana Pratap was able to achieve victory despite being outnumbered and betrayed by his own brother was real bravery. So let's directly dive into this historic battle of Haldighati, which is propagated as a defeated battle by a segment of historians, according to which Maharana Pratap ran away from the battlefield. Let's find out what the actual truth is and why does such historians propagate such stories. In 16th century, Akbar had a huge portion of Bharat under his dominance. But in between those occupied territories, there was a kingdom uprising, hoisting saffron flags, the kingdom of Mewar. Mewar lied between Delhi and Gujarat, which made it very precious for Akbar, as he had trades and supplies from the ports of Gujarat to Delhi from Mewar. But Akbar didn't like the fact that he had to pay tax, so as a solution he had to capture Mewar. Well, he thus tries to capture, but first, without getting in a fight. He was always well aware of the consequences of war, so always tried to get the things done through other means such as marriages, trades, contracts, betrayals, etc. He tried those things with Mewar too, but Raja Uday Singh rejected his offers. So in 1568, Akbar launched a sudden attack on the capital of Mewar, which was Chittor. Chittor was lost by Mewar, along with more than 40,000 Hindus comprising of both soldiers and civilians, both women and kids. Raja Uday Singh escaped to Udaipur and made Udaipur Mewar's capital. Akbar had huge casualties on his side too, and could capture no further than Chittor. After the death of Raja Uday Singh in 1572, Maharana Pratap Singh sat on the throne. Akbar once again tried to influence the king of Mewar. He tried too hard, used many diplomats, but couldn't convince Maharana Pratap Singh. By the way, Akbar was so desperate for Mewar that he once even told Maharana Pratap he would give him half of his dominated Bharat, but of course as a vassal. Maharana Pratap Singh, being the lion he is, how could he accept such offers? So thus started this great but most controversial battle of Haldighati. As I said earlier, Akbar had more troops, more elephants, more horses. Still, how did he lose? In fact, let's find out how did Maharana Pratap Singh won. Maharana Pratap was a great strategist. When no one actually thought about any battle in Haldighati, he made all the preparations for the battle. Whenever Akbar's diplomats went back being disappointed, one after another, he started changing war, so started preparing for it too. At first, he placed his army at such a position that Akbar had to pass through Haldighati in order to attack him. The speciality of Haldighati is it's a narrow pass, which means no matter how big the army is, only few troops can pass through it. Secondly, Akbar used artilleries while invading Chittor, so this time such big artilleries cannot be brought through such a narrow pass. And last but not least, he made alliance with the locals of Haldighati. They knew the terrain better. They could shoot arrows from the top and provide better surveillance on the enemy. With these preparations, on 1576, the Battle of Haldighati was fought. During the battle when Maharana Pratap and Man Singh faced each other, Maharana Pratap Singh's horse Chetak jumped and hit Man Singh's elephant. It was an elephant, so it didn't fall, but Man Singh did. But however, the sword tied up on the elephant's trunk managed to cut Chetak's leg. Being unable to run properly, many opponents started taking advantage and attacked by making groups. Maharana Pratap, along with Chetak, who even after being injured, managed to jump over a river that his opponents couldn't. After that, a segment of historians say he ran away and thus defeat. Well, if that's it, then what does Man Singh and Akbar do after that? Return to their palaces, just like that, without capturing Mewar, which was their main objective. Well, they would definitely do that, if they could. But Akbar could never pass through the forest that lied beside the river. Maharana Pratap Singh with the remaining army guarded Mewar, so Akbar had to give up and return back to Delhi. By the way, these types of historical propagandas that Maharana Pratap lost the battle exist on school textbooks too. But they never write anything about what Akbar did in Mewar ever, because he could never invade Mewar. These wrong interpretations occur because history in India is not written by actual historians but by politicians and their ideologies. In Rajasthan, the government has changed many times. So does Maharana Pratap Singh's history. Sometimes he is brave, but sometimes he is a coward who ran away. But today we discussed the facts with logic too. The stories and the facts which still prevail in the locales of Mewar and Haldighati. And these misinterpretations are not only against Maharana Pratap Singh, but other great kings and generals too. Well, do you want to know more about them as well? If yes, then do like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more contents like this.